About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. The All-Star Futures game on tap today. It's the American League Futures. And we're back to the batter now, Diaz.
Futures, the first baseman, number 0.
Chandler back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Bounce to the right. Eldridge takes it himself. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
One out, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Diaz. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball. That one misses. 3-0. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. See you later. He made him pay for that one. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Diaz. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And a foul ball. Campbell over at first with one away. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from first. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Condon. That ends the inning, but they do score. One down. And now the first baseman, Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one fouled off. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
What a stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner. never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work.
Diaz has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. Next up for the Travs, Diaz. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately, under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Whoa! 1-0.
Ripped into left center for a base hit. Lead runners around second. Throw to first, and he gets back safely. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Spencer Packard.
Spencer Packard.
Here's the 1-2 offering. Swings and flares it. Base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. One out and 2 on. At the plate, Blake Rambush.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
This one's in the dirt. Next one's popped in the air into right. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Jared Sundstrom. Runners on the move. Dives, but it's off the glove. And here comes the runner. Whips it to first in time. And that ends the inning. Coming up to the dish now for Midland. So digging in, Diaz.
Number 0.
Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
Ball 1.
It's getting to be that stage of the season where the realities of the road can really take a toll. These young players spend long stretches away from home fighting against fatigue, far from family and familiarity. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. Runner at first, 1 away. That one fouled off. 1-2 pitch. Dances
2 balls,
out of the way.
2 strikes.
Kicks and delivers. Nice eye right there. Keep your eye on that runner at first on 3-2. He could be going, and he's more than capable of stealing second if the batter fans. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Next up, the designated hitter. Next to hit, Diaz. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Digging in for the travel. Diaz digs in now. First offering misses the mark. This one is labeled. Should be trouble for the defense. He makes the turn and digs for second base. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters will. So up next, Diaz. He's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a single.
1-0.
Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left. Pretty deep. Out of here. Goes the opposite way with that one. A 2-run shot. And they're chipping away. It's 10-5. He had some headwinds to deal with on that one, but he got enough behind it to push it over the fence. That is a great swing. We know he's got the approach to use the whole field, and that apparently extends to power hitting. That's a big swing to go the opposite way for the homer. Diaz certainly wasn't why they took the loss. Collected 4 hits, one of them a home run. Obviously, he was a big piece of their offense. Diaz comes into this one fresh off of. So 2 down. And now the first baseman, Diaz, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Now a rip into left center. Dives, but can't make the catch. Tries to get back and safe.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Spencer.
So here's the cleanup. Spencer. Welcome back to Midland. Top of the 4th inning.
The first
a big game last night. 4 hits in that one. That one not close. And that's ball 1. If you're looking for a sweet treat, the concession stand here in Midland has you covered with sheet cake, both on a plate or on a stick. Could be trouble here. He turns and heads for second. The throw in, and the tying runs at second base with a double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Spencer Packard.
Right now. You're out.
Nobody out, first and second here. Next up for the Trabs, Diaz.
Hey, no one better, huh? No one better.
1-0. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. Left field on the move. Puts it away for the out. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage.
Now
Tough
batting.
break.
Designated.
No outs. Runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Diaz.
Nice rip, kid.
That's a base hit. Round second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. But it's offline. It's 7-2. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That's an absolute shot off the bat at 109 miles per hour. Clearly locked in on that swing. This next at bat looms very large. Coming up to the dish
Now
for
batting.
Arkansas,
Designated
Spencer
hitter,
Packard.
Spencer Packard.
He goes down looking. A lot of hitters will look out over the plate to the outer half with 2 strikes, and they're less able to react on a good fastball in. That might explain the batter taking strike 3 called here. And ball
Take it
4,
back.
2 aboard. And now the right fielder, Blake Rambush. And now the first baseman, Diaz. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Late swing, fouled to the left. Runner at second with 2 down. Skied to left, and this should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Diaz played great despite the team loss. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases. Diaz getting locked in, leading his squad in. Digging in for the Travelers,
Batting third, the first
Diaz.
baseman,
3 hits in
number
the loss
0.
last night.
Get down, ball.
Line
Get down.
drive knocks it down. And they put up the stop sign at second. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch, and it allowed him to go the other way for the hit. One out and
Batting
2
fourth,
on.
the designated
Stepping to the plate
hitter,
for Arkansas,
Spencer
Spencer Packard. So digging in, Diaz collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
1-0.
Ground ball could be 2 to second. That's 1 to first. Double play. Nicely done. That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display
number 0.
exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul. This level of baseball is such a grind, but by all accounts, he's been able to roll with the many challenges of the road and retain his focus. This one lifted to center field. And there's 1 away. 1 gone and a runner on at first. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Diaz. 1 for 3. Swinging a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. It's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. He was ready to go
Now
on the
batting,
first
the
pitch, and it
designated
paid
hitter,
off. That
Spencer
one didn't clear the wall,
Packard.
but it's an example of great hitting mechanics. You can't hit the ball to the opposite field with that kind of power if your approach isn't on point. This next at bat is going to be critical. And next, the cleanup hitter, Spencer Packard. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. Diaz, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the Arkansas Travelers. Diaz now at the plate. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. A two-run blast, and they tie it up. It's 2-2. That's easy power he's showing up there. Hammered that one up over the wall in the opposite gap, and that is rare territory. Not many hitters with the pop to do that. Great swing. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Diego Hernandez. The next to hit. This broadcast is sponsored by Hackett Slash Landscaping, cutting your lawn down to size for more than 30 years. Back here in North Little Rock, bottom of the 4th. In the air to left. Fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. That's a leadoff double. Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Next up for the Travs, Spencer Packer. 2 outs with runners at the corners. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Missed inside with the curveball.
1-0.
That one smashed to left field. Base hit into score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've cut it to a 2-run deficit. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. First and second, 2 outs. And now, Spencer Packer. The 0-1. Hard hit, right side. Steps on the bat. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. So up next, Diaz. Already a homer for him in this one. Late swing, foul to the left.
Ball, that's up.
fires in a heater at 95.
Two and two.
That misses the zone. And now 3 and 2. And that's ball four.
Runner, take your base.
Runner at first. Now up, Spencer Packard. Runner on the go. In the dirt.
3-1.
Safe at second. He easily steals the bag. Diaz played great despite the team loss. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer. Always great to see. Diaz with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate? Digging in, Diaz. 3 hits in the loss last night.
Place. Need you here.
1-0.
This one's in the dirt. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez drifts towards it. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. Tagging at first, breaks for second. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Runner 32 away. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Diaz. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Line drive, and it's caught. Nothing across here this half. It's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Diaz, only 18 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. Here's the 1-0 offering.
Hey, ha! Ball. 2-1.
Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Runner on base to start the inning. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Hard ground balls like that are... And here's the first baseman, Diaz. 1 for 3. That's down and in. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. And the tying run at second. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw to the plate. But it's offline. The run will score. Botches it. I think the defense was playing a bit too tight with runners aboard. You have to focus on making the play cleanly. If you don't, bad things can happen. One out and the potential go-ahead run is at second.
Hitter, Spencer Packard.
Coach up, drive him in for us.
Here's the 2-2. Grounder to third. 2 away. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now batting, right fielder, Blake Rambush.
Now a flare off the bat. Nice grab reaching down to make the play. But they scored twice and even it up late through 8 full. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. Digging in for the Travelers, Diaz. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5. Out towards left center. And 2 away now. No outs and a runner on second.
Hey, no one better, huh? No one better.
Ball.
Rolls away a little bit. A laser into the outfield. Brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Spencer.
2 outs and runners at first and second. And now the first baseman, Diaz.
Watch out. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
In the air to center. Nivens settles under it. And that's the end of the inning. 2 runners left. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side. And that's
1 ball,
in the
no
dirt.
strikes. That's a
This
ball.
patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. Left-handed batter waiting. That one misses.
That missed. That's a
and
ball.
that's ball 3. On a line to center. There's 1 down.
Now batting,
1 out and 2 on. Bottom of the inning, and now Diaz. Cox, 27 years old, and he was a
It's
5th-round
0-1.
pick back in 2018. Fouled off. He was late. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down. Diaz is on a tear so far this season. And here's the first baseman, Kale. 2 away here,
Batting
nobody
third,
on.
the
And now the
first
first
baseman,
baseman,
number
Diaz.
0.
On fire at the dish lately. 10 hits in the last 5 games.
Hey! 0-1.
That
Ball,
misses
that's
the
high.
zone. 1-2 the count. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. Welcome back. The Travelers at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Sliced hard, but foul. The city of Little Rock gets its name from a small stone outcropping on the banks of the Arkansas River, but I think the other name they kicked around for the city is much cooler. Arcopolis.
1-1.
I mean, come on. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. Swing lifted to left field. It's pretty deep. Takes it in for the out. One down. Now at the dish, Diaz.
That's
Getting
a ball.
deep into this
Outside.
one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. Fouled off left side. And the 1-1. So one on now with one away.
Now
And he
batting,
keeps
the
swinging a
designated
hot
hitter.
bat. Some really good
Hector.
games lately. That one might as well have been
Hector.
placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Next up for the Travs, Spencer Packard.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. The Travelers. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. 1 for 3.
Now batting, number 0.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Pitch misses
Ball.
there, and that is ball 1. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Rolled to short, could be 2. There's 1.
Go.
On to first, double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. A 3-2. Diaz has been a constant force at the plate. And now the first baseman, Diaz.
Hey, drive him in. We need you right here.
Here.
Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the
0-1.
pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing.
Ball. 1-1.
Pitch misses.
Ball high.
2-1. A laser to left for a base hit. And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. First and second, one
Batting
away.
fourth,
Coming up
the
to the dish
designated
for Arkansas. Stepping to the plate
Now
for
batting,
Arkansas,
number
Diaz.
0.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Well, the rain's still
Ball.
a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety.
Outside.
This is part
ball.
of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Line drive to left field. And a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Throw into third. Safe. And now second and third with one gone. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Hammered that one with a really nice all-around swing. And he hit it pretty deep before it fell in for the knock. Digging in for the Travelers, Spencer Packard.
The designated hitter.
Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third.
Packard.
And that'll load the bases.
Ball four. Take your base.
The right fielder, number 2. Victor.
So digging in, Victor Labrada.
Labrada.
Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. Rolls over it to third. Tolbert throws to second for one. Over to first. Safe. The hustle he showed on that play just got them a run. If he doesn't explode out of the batter's box, there's no way they avoid the double play. Skipper's got to love seeing that. Runners on the corners and 2 out. The third baseman will hit next.
Perez.
You're out.
Now at the plate, Diaz.
Hey, your turn. Driving me. Clutch out, kid.
Now batting, number 0.
This pitch
1-0.
misses. Ball one. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Snags it on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Close play, in there safely. Seems like the wind could have been at play blowing in from left field. That looked off the bat like it would have the distance. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Diaz.
Hey, ha!
And foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one rocketing towards left center. Should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. So here's the cleanup.
Now
Spencer Packard. Diaz played pretty well in this win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. Diaz getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS. And now the first baseman, Diaz. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Diaz, working through the early days of his pro career, drafted out of the high school ranks. Swing and a bouncer. Wilson. And now one out. Digging in for the Naturals, Milo Rushford. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the base. baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Diaz takes a ball, standing in for the second time.
1 ball, no strike.
Line drive, base hit, and a run in to score. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. 2 outs, and runners at first and second. Next up for the Travs, Spencer Packard.
Packard.
Swing lifts it to shallow left field, and it drops in. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1. Nice job to drive in the run. Little flare into left, and if it had hung up a little longer, maybe the... Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market. Bottom of the 5th here in North Little Rock. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. Does it have the distance? Out of here! A solo blast, and they add on. It's 5-3. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. What a swing he put on that one, sending it over the wall in the opposite field gap. It takes a lot of power to hit it out in that territory. If you can repeat that swing, look out. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. He's already homered in this ball game. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Double steal attempt. This one's hot. Throw to third. Out. And that'll end the inning. Runner at first with 1 gone.
Ball 4.
Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Diaz. Just missed. The 1-0 pitch. Rips this one to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort. Diaz is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. Diaz will hit next.
The first baseman, number 0.
Hey, no one better right here. I done whipped it.
Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Around second, on the way to third. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Gap shots like that one are a really good indicator that a hitter is doing the little things right. Just trying to hit the ball hard with enough of a launch angle to get it over the infield, but not so high that it's a lazy fly ball to the outfield. Nice cut.
Go, need you right here.
Oh, you got that one.
And there's a hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. It's 2-zip. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average.
Now batting, number 0.
Runners at first and second with 1 out. We are far into the season, and it's right about now that the luster of chasing after your big league dreams can start to fade. It's tough to deal with the end. This ball's going to get through. It's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Safe at the plate. And the lead is up to 5.
The batter.
He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. 1 out and 2 on. Next up for the Travs, Spencer Packard. The left-handed batter waits. Ground ball to first. Into the outfield, base hit. Coming around third. Throw to the plate, safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. Picks himself up an RBI. I love what he did with that down and in breaking ball. Read the break early from the other side, let it travel deep, and dropped the bat head on it for a nice rip. 1 out and runners at first and second. And now, Blake Rambusch. Swings, soft line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Now the left fielder, Rylan Thomas.
Left fielder, Rylan Thomas.
You're out.
Base is empty with 2 out. Now at the dish, Diaz. That's towards center. It's carrying. Makes the catch. Inning over. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. The Travelers on top, 6-0. One gone, runner at
The left
first.
fielder, number
Joshua
7.
Baez getting ready to hit. Baez, just 21 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2021. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. 5 innings down, Arkansas with the lead, 7-1. And now,
the
Diaz.
Number 0.
Not close with that one.
Aye.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings and lifts this one in the air to left. It's got some distance behind it. Bangs off the wall. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Maybe not quite the right launch angle exit velo combination to leave the yard, but he did a really nice job pounding that one to deep left. Extra bases are always appreciated. Stepping to the plate
Now
for
batting,
Arkansas,
designated
Spencer
hitter,
Packard.
Spencer Packard.
Base hit into the outfield. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The tag, out! It doesn't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. It's not easy throwing out a base runner at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but a fantastic job to come up with it, fire it in quickly, and put a throw right. So with a runner at second and one away,
number 5,
and now the center fielder, Juan Bin-Cho. In the air to the right, Rambush.
Take it. Three.
And there are 2 down. We go to the ninth. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Diaz.
Number 0.
An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Nice eye right there. This one in the air, center field, pretty deep. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Spencer.
Diaz was just terrific for them in the win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 that went for extra bases. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help. Diaz digs in now.
Hey, need you right
First
here.
and
Let's go,
second
kid.
with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play.
Nope. Outside.
Diaz, now in the pro ranks after he got drafted out of high school and bypassed college. And that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Take a look at that exit velo, 106 miles per hour. That tells you that everything came together really nicely there. Next up for the Travs, Spencer Packard.
Spencer Packard.
Swings and flares it. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Well, he didn't square it up, but managed to dunk it down into some open space for a knock. The pitcher shouldn't get 2 down. He made a good pitch. And sometimes you'll give up hits like that one. In the dirt, but blocked. Throw sails a bit, and it takes off down the line. Packard scores on the wild pitch. Bounced that breaking ball in the dirt, and that was all the runner needed to scoot from first base up to second. You can't expect your catcher to handle that one well enough to keep the runner chained to the bag at first. First and second,
The
one
batter,
away.
number
Digging in for the
0.
Travelers, Diaz.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Swing lifted to left field. And 2 away now. On to the next inning, and now Diaz. 0-1.
Hey!
Well, the rain's still a factor here,
0-1's
and the
the count.
umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question
0-1.
of player safety.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One pitch fouled away. And
Ball, that
that's
pitch is out.
outside. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. There's one down. With that kind of downward action on the slider, you're going to get a lot of grounders just like. 1 out and 2 on. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Diaz.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Ball.
Good job to let the low one go there. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Ball.
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Slider
3 balls,
misses away.
1 strike.
No room to walk this hitter, so I'd expect something fairly hittable. Spencer Packard waiting for a turn at the plate. On the ground, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Out! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game. 1 out and the potential go-ahead run is at second. Off the plate, inside. Ball 1. To the right side. Mendoza. 2 out. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was... Diaz, one of the most exciting talents in the game today, is set to go. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. On fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. And the next batter, Diaz. Grounded out the first time up.
Hey. 0-1.
And that one hit to first. And steps on the bag for the out. So 2 on and 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Diaz. Foul ball there.
Here we go. I need you right here.
On 0-1, the delivery. Left field. That's pretty far back. Got it. Left on base. 1 out and a... Next up for the Travs, Diaz.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
In the air to left. Just foul. Weiss goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick. back in 2013. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at first, nobody out. That misses,
Nope.
and it's 1-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Got him. Hey, fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. Foul ball there. Oh, and 1, here's the pitch. To the right side. Nice grab. Throw from the knees, but in time. Nice job to stay with it. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be... Diaz now at the plate.
The first baseman, number 0.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
Diaz
That's a ball.
batting third today. He's been unconscious
Ball
at the
one,
plate,
no
hitting
strikes.
better than .350 in his last 10 games. Missed
2
inside
balls,
with the
no
curveball.
strikes.
That curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. Here's a pop-up. Makes the play, and there's 2 down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. Swing lifted to left field. That's pretty deep. Takes it in for the out. John Frank Salazar. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in for the Travelers, Diaz.
Nice rip, kid.
And a base hit. And he keeps swinging
Now
high.
that.
Bat some real. And now the first baseman, Diaz. 1 for 3.
Ball 1.
Hey, keep it going. Your turn.
And that's
Well,
off
that's
the
off the
inside
plate.
edge. In the air, along the left field line. And that is a foul ball. Tying run waits at the plate.
Hey, nice rip.
And that's a base hit. The tying run is aboard. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. His next at bat looms very large. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas,
Right place.
Spencer
Easy
Packer.
here.
Ball 4. Take your base.
He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but Diaz getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS. So 2 down. Diaz getting ready to hit. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game.
1-0.
Bedell, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2020. This one is labeled. It's got a chance. Makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Midway in the first, no score. 2 outs. Runners at first and stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Diaz. Far
Counts
inside,
1-0.
nearly clipped the batter. smoked on the ground to second. That's out number 2. 1 out and 2 on. Next up for the Travs, Diaz.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here. Huh, now?
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That
Ball.
misses the zone. So a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Out. What a play to end the inning. A hit and an error. 2 down. And a runner at second. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at second base. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one is way inside. That'll back him up a bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. And the tying run at second. Ricked into center for a base hit. Coming to the plate. Scores easily. It's an RBI single. And it's a tie game here in the 8th.
Now batting, designated
Gets
hitter,
it done to
Spencer
drive in the run and tie it back up. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner into center. Nice rip. 2 away. The kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Diaz.
0.
Really strong hitting performance recently. 7 hits so far in the series. Ripped to short, but caught for the out. Nothing doing here in this half. Diaz digs in now. 0 for 1. Diaz measures 6'4", 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah!
2 down and nobody aboard. Top half of the 4th. Ripped on the ground to second. Play made. That ends the inning. So they make short work. Coming up to the dish for Springfield. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
Hey, I need you right here. Come on, kid, let's go.
That's a ball.
The
1-1.
Travelers with the go-ahead run standing at second. And that's
Ball
off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. On the ground, Mendoza. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So another good 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Digging in for the Travelers, Diaz. Labeled on a line to center. Settles under it and makes the catch. They get out of it. This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be... Diaz getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. So digging in, Diaz. Diaz measures 6'4", only 18 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. The pitch.
Drive him in right here. Here you go.
On the ground to short, could be two. Biggers toss to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Next to hit, the catch, number 20. 2 away here, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Diaz, 0 for 1. Wallops this one out towards right center. And that one's off the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a double, their first hit in this one. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smoked it into the gap, just not quite the right swing to put it over the wall. Good result anyway. Man at second here with 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas. Next up for the Traps, Diaz. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Ball one there. And now 2-0. Corniel at times has struggled with command. And another ball. 2 outs, bases empty. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the bottom of the inning. Digging in for the Travelers, Diaz. High fly ball down the line and left. Makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Diaz is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Frisco Rough Riders taking on the Arkansas Travelers. First pitch coming your way next. And here's the first baseman,
third,
Diaz.
The first baseman, number 0.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in right here.
Line drive to short and caught. Might need a little more backspin if you're going to get a hit on that swing. Needed a bit more air under it to get to a safe distance. And now the first baseman, Diaz. Very clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra cautious here. There's one. Back to first and way too high. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. A big time.
Ball 4, take your base.
Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Diaz.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Hit hard on a line. 2 down. One out and the bases are empty. And now it's going to be Diaz.
He got that one.
And that's a base hit. No time wasted here. Line drive. We all know he's capable of more, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that. Diaz is on a tear so far this season. So 2 down. Diaz getting ready to hit. This one is labeled. And that's the end of the inning. Welcome back. The Travelers at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball, that's low.
Hey fans, if you're not from around here in Little Rock, let me be clear. The possum pie at the concession stand does not contain any opossum meat. If for whatever reason that disappoints you, why? A frozen rope. No trouble here, puts it away for the out.
Now
there's
batting,
one
the
down.
designated.
Nobody on with one out. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. On the ground,
Nope,
right
that's foul.
side, and it goes just foul.
That's a ball.
Ripped into left center for a base knock.
All day.
Around first and heading for second. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. And now the DH,
Now batting,
Spencer
the
Packer.
designated.
On to the bottom of the eighth. And now the first baseman, Diaz. 1 for 3. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Diaz getting locked in, leading his squad. And now
Batting
Diaz,
third, the
1 of
first
4 with a
baseman,
double in
number
yesterday's
0.
game. Ground ball, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Rolled over on that
Batting
one a
fourth,
bit, but still
the
managed to
designated
put enough behind it. 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Diaz.
Ball one.
The pitch. A laser into the outfield. Hauls it in, and there's one away. First and second, 2 down. Diaz, 1 for 2.
Ball one.
Base hit. Runner around third. Comes across to score. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. First and second, 2 outs. Next up for the Travs. Digging in for the Travelers, Diaz. Swing and a high fly to left. Makes the catch, inning over. And now at the plate, Alejandro. 1 away and a runner at first.
Hey, no one better.
Coming
Let's
up to the dish for Arkansas, Diaz. Out to center. It's carrying. Hauls it in, 2 away. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan. Diaz has been making waves with his... So 2 down. Diaz, the next to hit. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. On the ground to first. Picks it up. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. End of 1. And here at the plate, Diaz. 0 for 1, grounded out to first the last time. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky... 1 out, and 2 on. And here's the first baseman, Diaz.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That one ripped into right center. Should be extra bases here. Coming to the plate. Scores on that one. Comes through with the RBI. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. Stepping to the plate
Now
for Arkansas, Spencer Packard. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next up for the Travs, Diaz. 1 for 3. Ground ball to second. Gloves it. Play made. That ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Diaz with a remarkable season so far. And next, the cleanup hitter, Blaine. 1 out and a runner at second. And now the first baseman, Diaz. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Falling behind, 2 and 1. And there's a ball.
That's out.
He can do damage at the plate when he gets ahead in the count. Pitcher's going to have to execute well. Runner at second here and 1 away. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's safe.
And now,
Batting
Spencer
fourth,
Packard.
the designated hitter, Spencer Packard.
Watch up. Drive him in right now. Here we go, bud.
In the dirt, but blocked. No action on the bases, though. Runners are at the... Diaz digs in now. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time.
We need you right here. Let's go, kid.
That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count. Line drive to left field. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores. Safe. He beats it. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That's a swing I'm sure he'll want to come back to in the video room and try to replicate consistently. Great rip to the opposite field for a hit. At the plate,
Now
Spencer
back,
Packer.
the designated
2 outs, 2 runners. Bottom half of the
leading
fifth,
off
and the
for the
Travelers
Travelers,
batting.
the
1
first
for 2.
baseman, number 0.
If you're looking to go cycling around Little Rock, check out the Big Dam Bridge. At more than 4,200 feet, it's the longest bridge in North America never used by cars or trains. So 2 balls,
outside.
no strikes. You can tell how much confidence he has in that slider, throwing it for a strike on 2-0. Not even
3 balls,
close
1
there.
strike.
And the count is 3-1. Fouled off. He was late. Hard hit for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. He was all
Now batting,
over
the
that one.
designated
Good job
hitter,
to stay back on that
Packer.
one and not roll over on it. Let it get
Packer.
deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Digging in for the Travelers. Hope you had a good stretch at home, except for the last half of the 7th. And now, Diaz. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Pitch misses.
2 balls,
Ball
no
2.
strike.
2 straight breaking balls away. If he wants to go back to that spot later in this AB, I'd expect a fastball inside here. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. And to get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Runner at first with 1 gone. And here's the first baseman, Diaz.
Your turn. Drive him in, kid. Let's go.
Well struck, right field.
Get over. Get over, ball.
And it is gone! A 2-run blast. And we're starting over. He delivered for his team in a big spot right there. Very clutch at bat. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Diaz was just terrific for them in the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like and the final 8-7, a 1-run extra inning win. Diaz getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS. Now up, Diaz.
Hey, drive him in,
Tearing
Chris.
it
We
up
need
at the
you.
plate
Here you go,
recently.
kid.
Batting
It's in
third,
each of the
first
last 6
baseman,
games.
number 0.
That changeup up in the zone is one he'd like to have back. He knows that's a meaty pitch to hit.
Ball. Two balls, one strike.
Runner at first, one away. Strike two. Swing lifted to left field. Makes the grab on the run. Two gone and the base is loaded. And now the first baseman, Diaz.
Outside, that's a ball.
Up and
That's
in.
ball two.
Behind 2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
down.
Tough spot for him on the mound. He can't just lob it in there with a good hitter like this at the dish. That clips the zone, and the count is now 3-1. Deep drive down the line, foul ball.
Foul, that ball's foul.
That is
Ball
ball
four.
four, and
Take
it
the
brings
base.
home a run.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Spencer.
Two away, and the bases are loaded. Diaz digs in now. That one ripped, but foul. This one lifted in the air, left field, Rushford. And that'll do it. One out and two on. Now, Diaz. Sliced hard, but foul. The pitch.
Laser.
And a base hit right there. Coming around third. Now a long throw home. Not in time. Runner safe. A run comes in on the play. One out and two
Now
on.
batting,
Next up, the
designated hitter,
designated hitter,
Spencer
Spencer Packard.
Packard.
Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. One run is in. Throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. It's 8-5.
The right fielder, number 30, Blake.
And here's the first baseman,
Now
Diaz.
batting, number
1
0.
for 3.
Hey, your turn. Drive man, huh? Out of barrel.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Pulls it down. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a... Diaz getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Diaz. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1. That one fouled off. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up. This one is labeled. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. One run comes in, coming to the plate. He'll score 2. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch and allowed him to go the other way for the hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Next up, Spencer. And now the first baseman, Diaz. Cracked a double the first time at bat. In the air to left. It's pretty deep. Swallows it up. That's out number 3. At the plate, Spencer Nivens. Tied up here early in the ball game. All set for the start of this inning. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. 1 for 2. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Diaz, only 18 years old. He's got 9 RBI in his last 10 games. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's gonna be long gone. A solo blast. And they lead it. It's 5-4. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a homer.
Now batting.
So digging in, Diaz. And he put a charge into one earlier with an absolutely mammoth home run. Big sound off the bat and a majestic soaring shot that he'll probably savor for some time. Line drive for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get. Diaz now at the plate. He's already homered in this ball game. One and 0. Gut check time for him on the mound. I'm interested to see how he handles this situation. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball there.
Here we go. No one better.
And the count 1-2. Just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. Popped up. Charles. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Diaz was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job. Diaz getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. So 2 down. And now the first baseman, Diaz. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Out to short, Charles. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the end. Diego Hernandez. Getting ready to hit. Next up for the Travs, Diaz. Grounded out to short the first time up.
Nope, outside.
The Travelers with a 0 in the hit column so far. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical.
Ball, that's in.
That one smashed to left field. And foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a double, their first hit in this one. Great job to face down the lefty on the mound and put a good swing on that one. A lesser hitter would have pulled off that swing, but he stayed through it and hit a laser for a knock. And next, the cleanup hitter, Spencer Packard. 2 away and a runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Diaz.
Hey, no one
1 for 2.
Now. Here you go.
And this one right back to the mound. There with plenty of time, inning over. So another good inning on the mound. And now the first baseman, Diaz, 1 for 3.
Good job. Drive him in right here. Here we go.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 1 away, tie game, and the go-ahead run at first. And this one lifted to left. 2 down.
The batter.
And now it's going to be the designated. The final. Diaz getting locked in, leading his squad. Digging in for the Travelers, Diaz. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
Ah, you got that
And a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. 1-0. And with that knock, he advances the hitting streak to 10 games. Quite the run he's on right now. Really seeing the ball well. 2 outs, base is empty. Diaz singled and drove in a run the first time through. In the air, along the left field line, and it drops in.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now, Spencer. Top of the 6th inning, stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Diaz. In the air to left. And that is a foul ball. That one had some excellent zip as it came home. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. 1-2 offering. That one
Ball
missed.
2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, going for third. Safe at third with a triple makes it a 3-hit game. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Spencer Packer, the next to hit.
Designated.
Nobody on with one out. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Diaz. 3 for 3 in this one as he's got a pair of singles and a triple. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
Count.
And
Ball,
that's outside. To the right side. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, designated hitter, Spencer Packard.
Winning run in scoring position with 2. And here's the first
Now
baseman,
batting,
Diaz.
number 0.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball right side and handles this chance. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. They put 2 on the board. Diaz played pretty well in this win. Notched 3 hits in the game. He was a different. Diaz currently on a 10-game hitting. So 2 down. Diaz will hit next. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Line drive, and it's caught. End of a half inning of play. So up next, Brendan McNeil. Welcome back to Springdale, Arkansas. Top of the 4th inning. 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
In just their 3rd season, the Naturals won the Texas League title in 2010. Their postseason roster included several future MLB players, including Danny Duffy, Will Smith, and Eric Hosmer. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball towards left center. Rushford on the move to the alley. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Diaz. Ripped to third. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
On to the next inning. Digging in for the Travelers, Diaz. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit, center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Next is the designated hitter, Spencer Packer. Extra inning set to start. And here's the first baseman, Diaz.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
That one pushed foul. The left-handed batter waits. Ripped into the outfield. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Now batting.
No time wasted there as he delivers the RBI knock here in the top of the inning. That's a big lift to the rest of the line. And now they'll
Take your base.
2 gone and the base is loaded. And now the
number
first
0.
baseman, Diaz. Ball 1
That's
there.
a ball. That's
Behind
ball 2.
2-0 now, and with the bases loaded,
2-0.
he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. That one
3-0.
misses, and that's ball 3. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone.
Spencer
2 away, and the
Packard.
bases are loaded. Spencer Packard now at the plate. 1-2 now. Swings and flares it. On the run, spinning throw to first. Nicely done for the out. A great. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the Diaz, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. So 2 down.
That is
Stepping to
third,
the plate
the
for
first
Arkansas,
baseman, number
Diaz.
0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Good pitching there, putting it a bit
1-1.
up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power.
Ball, that's off
That's
the plate.
not going to entice a disciplined hitter to swing. Got to bring that slider closer to the plate. Line drive.
Ball in.
And that's that. Half inning done. We've got no score yet. 1 out and runners at first and second. Next up for the Travs, Diaz. 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah!
The 0-1 from the lefty. He swings and fouls one off. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play.
Drive him in for us.
Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. So here's the cleanup
Now
hitter,
batting,
Spencer
the designated
Packard.
hitter, Spencer.
Now at the dish, Diaz. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball belted left field. This one has a chance, and it one-hops the wall. 1 run comes across. Now the second run scores. It's 4-zip. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Runner at second here
Now
with 2
batting,
gone.
designated
Next up, the
hitter,
designated hitter, Spencer Packard.
Packard.
So digging in, Diaz. A chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second with 2 down.
Ball.
That one
Ball,
misses.
that pitch
3-1. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. And he's out. Inning over, but the damage certainly done. But they tack on 5 more runs. We move on to the bottom of the 6th. Base is empty with
Now
2 out.
batting,
And here's the
number
first
0.
baseman, Diaz.
Nope.
It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside.
Ball. That's inside.
2 outs, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. He's just unconscious at the plate these days. Another big game here. Good chance of getting a grounder with that down and in fastball, but that one had eyes. Runner at first. Diaz made some big contributions for them in the win. Collected 3 RBIs for them. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.